The Dow higher by nearly 400 points. My name is D7, this weekend edition, good through Sunday, January 31st, 2016. And the markets go bullish for the week. Big time moves. Look at this. The spiders, the Dow, Nasdaq, everybody over 2%. Russell's up over 3%. That's huge anytime indices are up more than 3%. Banks confirming. Crude oil down 0.5%. Silver break even, gold break even, fear off by 4%. So the fear did not drop as much as needed to really confirm Friday's big bullish run. We have a lot to go over. Now, I want to share something with you that we just made some major overhaul with our Stock Picks V newsletter, which is very powerful. If you guys who use it now, you definitely know the power of this. But if you go to groktrade.com, then click on Stock Picks V newsletter, you can sign up for this. You get 2 weeks free. You can cancel at any time. You will not be charged. So definitely do that. Here is why it's so special. The reason it's so special is it's built up in a bull list and a bear list of the highest fundamental stocks that we could get our hands on, poised for big growth. And it comes with a bear list, those that are fundamentally very strong, poised for big drops. However, we incorporate technicals into them. Well, we tweaked some of our metrics, and we are hugely excited about the V newsletter going into the future. The V stands for video newsletter because you get the list, and you on the bull side, on the bull picks, and on the bear side, you get picks. You can trade them long, you can trade them short. But we also do a video on the ones that we're looking at going into Monday to trade, the ones that are setting up right now technically. It is the best of all worlds, and we are very excited. We're going to be sharing our results on these going into the future here. We love what we're seeing. All right. The daily. Big boom. On Friday, boom, to the upside, just a huge pop over the 20-day moving average on the spider here. Now, that came because the Bank of Japan came out with negative interest rates, which a lot of you probably already heard of already, but it's just a massive run late on Friday. Just a big day. And however, this is a big drop. This is a bear pullback. Gang, this is by no means a time to be looking to go long. However, I say that to say this. If I go to a monthly chart, okay, so I'm going to bring you to, or a weekly chart, weekly chart. Check this out. We're bouncing. We have a higher high, higher low after a hammer. Gang, we do have upside potential. I think next week we have a good chance of having a nice bullish week. But I think it's going to be short-lived because we have big-time resistance here. I think we'd be lucky to get there. Matter of fact, I hope we do get to that line because I'm going to be shorting into that if and when it happens. Something that to be looking for. We are dropping here. We have a lower swing low on the weekly. We do have a equal swing low on the MACD. So that is a little bit of worry for bears because this tells me that we do have a chance of at least breaking through this resistance line. That could happen. I think it's highly doubtful. So I will play what I see, not what I think. And if I look at the monthly chart here, now the monthly, gang, at one point in January, it was just brutal. We were down 11% for the month. 11% in 1 month. That's massive. To put that in perspective is you very few times you're going to see anything past a 5% drop in a single month. We were 11. Right now, we're closing out January, the first month of the year, down 5% opposed to 11. Not too bad, but still, we have confirmed now. Now this is huge. We tried to get back above a major area of support. We have support. This blue line. See this support? We come up major support. We could not get above it. We broke that. Warning, gang. The markets are in dire trouble. We have this double top now. It's confirmed with the breakdown. we have more downside potential. I think for the week we could come back up a little bit, but going into February we'll come up here and maybe challenge this area of resistance, and then I think we're going to continue to fall. That's something that we all need to be watching for. I'm going to go to the Nasdaq monthly chart, because this is just big news. You have to share this video. This is massive. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. Warning, warning, warning. On the monthly chart, major support has been broken. It is confirmed now. I'm saying big time bearish. This is a rising wedge now that has broken down. It is confirmed broken. The only area of resistance or support that we need to break down for it to really just fall out of bed and there'll be blood out in the streets is if we get below this 101.56. Again, this is on the Nasdaq, okay? The Qs, the triple Qs here. Let's go to the weekly chart on this. The weekly chart, we had a hammer. We made a little bit of a higher high, but I think we're going to bounce up here for next week, but people are going to look into sell at this resistance area. It will be a great area to sell. I'm licking my chops for this area so we could make some decent money. I'm going to go here to the banks weekly. Now this is the weekly, okay, for the banks. I said we had this bearish pennant on the banks. And this is the largest index of banks out there. And it's on the Nasdaq. It's 450 to 470 banks that are always adding and taking away. But this is it. If you want to know what's happening out there in the markets, you watch this dude. Well, I had this bearish pennant and said, watch out. Boom. Sure enough, we broke. Then we broke a support area. Look at this. Big time. We have this rising wedge. See this? Rising wedge. Support, support, coming up. Support. We broke support right here. Remember, watch this video in full screen. If you haven't touched full screen yet or clicked on it, definitely do that. And if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe. But check this out. For the month, we have a higher high, lower low. We have what's called a bullish engulfing. So this is telling me we have a decent chance of a rally taking place. The MACD has crossed over. It's confirmed with a bullish tick on the histogram. This thing could go higher, but once we get to this level of resistance, I hope the next week or two we can get there, because I'm going to be looking to short this. Again, this is perfect scenario, and then the market should fall out of bed. 2016 will just be very bearish, very bearish, very bearish. You're hearing it here. I'm giving you all the warnings in the world. I've had several warnings. Here's another warning. And here's a chance for you to load up if, in fact, we get the pullback. It'd be the kiss of death that I'm low, and I will keep you abreast. Again, you got to go down here and subscribe. Never miss one of our videos. I will keep you abreast to the latest. But let's move on here. Now I'm going to look at the monthly. The bank's monthly. I could not wait to share this with you guys. Big rising wedge. Remember how I said, warning, 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 right here when we hit, because it hit early. We did not get higher than this. That made the rising wedge. I gave you guys a ton of warning on this. And then this month I said we're breaking down if it closes down below. Woe to the markets. So I'm saying it right now. Woe to the markets. Rising wedge here on the banks, rising wedge with a bearish divergence on the MACD. Crash and burn. The markets are toast. Stick a fork in this. That bear list I was sharing with you is a perfect list to be shorting into this. Again, the next week or two could be very, very bullish, and I'm expecting that, and I hope that happens so I can go bearish this market. Check this out. If I go to the daily, so we dropped. I said, look at this bear flag. Bear flags are big time bearish. Watch out. And sure enough, crash and burn. We're down here now. Look at this beautiful bear pullback to the falling 20-day moving average. Are you kidding me? It's a great place to look for shorts. Love it. And a lot of you guys are saying, what's going on with crude oil? Crude oil has just been a mess. I'm gonna pause the video because I gotta test a couple or redraw a couple of these lines. I like these lines much better. Support, big blue line coming down that goes way back here. That's September 2014. And then we come down right here, and that's November 2015. Big falling wedge, huge falling wedge. And then we had a smaller falling wedge here. That one broke. See that? It's still a bear pullback, but it broke over this. Gang, with this sort of volume at the low of oil, this is a capitulation. This is a bottom. I'm waiting for another pullback, getting a double bottom, and I'm going to go long oil because it is bound to go higher, big time higher. So oil on the weekly chart, I'm going to go here to the weekly chart on oil, tweak this line ever so softly. Look at this huge volume down here at the apex, this falling wedge, and we had this big time, check this out, bullish divergence on the MACD. Yes, I mean, this is buy city on oil, guys. Go get your gas now. For you guys who have lost your jobs out there, I am so sorry, who work in the gas and oil. Listen, it's coming back. Don't go get another job because they're going to be calling you back, because I see the markets going higher. And I'm pretty good at doing these predictions. I'm on record quite a bit calling these. Matter of fact, I called the 2008 market crash, and I called it in late 2007. You can go to YouTube and look at my videos. I nail it. And then I called this recent drop in the markets back in August. And you can go to August 21st or August 23rd, 2015. Go watch those videos. You can watch them right now at YouTube. And you'll see, holy smokes, D7 knows what he's talking about. And I do. Been doing this 18 years in this month, February. 18 years. Been doing this a long time. I'm a mentor. We do mentor students, and you need to be mentored by us. If you really want to learn to trade the markets, we can help you out. All right, gold and silver. Let's go here. Gang, silver is a big time buy. This is a monthly chart. Look at this. This dude's getting ready to take off. Silver is big time buy. Look at this. Look to get in on a breakout on the weekly chart. Look at over 14 on SLV, a buy area on 14. That is just great. I'm going to put an alert in there right now, which I need to make happen. And then I need to go over here to gold. Take a look at gold. Gold almost broke out. It almost broke out on Friday. Anything over 108, I need to buy that. Set myself an alert here because it's go time on these guys. And that's where we're at. Now, listen, one last thing. If you need to go to the V newsletter, it is supercharged. Do not miss the Stock Picks V newsletter. Here is your chance, 2 weeks free. We will hook you up. If you like the video, like it, share it. Catch you guys later.